Welcome to Ready for Combat, UFC 283, Glover Teixeira vs Jamahal. First pay-per-view of the year. It's a great card, and let's get into it. So we have Teixeira, 43 years old, record 33-8, comes in at 6'2" and 76-inch reach. So with Glover Teixeira, it's no surprise. What you get from Glover Teixeira is great grappling. He has one of the best top heavy games in the light heavyweight division if he can get you down. I'd say Glover is probably the best grappler. Yeah, Glover I'd say is the best grappler in the light heavyweight division right now. You can argue Paul Craig's jiu-jitsu. I would say Glover has better wrestling and his jiu-jitsu is just as good, if not better. You could argue Ankalaev with his wrestling. I'd argue his jiu-jitsu isn't as good as Glover's. So yeah, I'd definitely say Glover has one of the best grappling games in the light heavyweight division. Glover has Glover has a heavy top game, and he's notorious for it. If Glover can get you down, he's a nightmare to get off of you. He has good ground and pound. He transitions through positions very well. And if he gets on top of you, he likes to soften you up with the ground and pound and threaten the submissions if you give him that position where he can get something like a rear naked choke, an arm triangle, etc. I feel Glover also has very good boxing, and his boxing gets underrated. I think his boxing is very good. Glover doesn't headhunt with his boxing. He varies his shots. He goes to the head, he goes to the body very well. He has a good left hook. We saw in the Yuri fight, in the Yarn fight, in the Smith fight. Could that be partially because of him training with Pereira? Potentially. But yeah, Glover definitely has a very good boxing game, and it helps him flow into his grappling and his takedowns. Also with Teixeira, he's very durable. Teixeira is very durable. He weathers storms very well, and he closes the distance and obviously tries to take you down when he's rocked, and he's had a lot of success doing that. He had that in the Yuri fight, he done it well. In the Santos fight, he done it well also. Some of Teixeira's recent notable wins, you're looking at names like Jan Blachowicz, you're looking at Thiago Santos, Anthony Smith, Nikita Krylov. So he's fought a variety of different fighters. So Jamahal, Sweet Dreams, former Contender Series or winner, getting his contract. 11-1, 31, comes in at 6'4", 79-inch reach. So some of the recent notable wins for Jamahal: Thiago Santos, you got Johnny Walker, OSP. So he's fought some of the fighters at the top of the division. With Hill, it's no surprise, heavy hands, has power, isn't afraid to use it. He has very good hands, good boxing, but I feel he leans way too much to using his hands. Hardly leg kicks, doesn't really grapple too much, and it's very boxing heavy. I feel Hill is very good at forward pressure. He likes to take center and he likes to control the pace, control the movement of where his opponent's going, back his opponent up to the cage. And obviously that goes hand in hand with him having good boxing, heavy hands, because then he likes to walk you down and use his hands, use his boxing. I feel for Hill to win this fight, he's gonna have to show good takedown defense. That's going to be the main factor, because if we haven't seen Hill on his back, or haven't seen Hill on his back, he had the submission loss against Paul Craig, but obviously he was in his guard on top. But I haven't seen Hill on his back, so it'll be interesting to see how Hill copes on his back. Is he able to stop the takedown? And if he isn't able to stop the takedown, can he get back up? That's going to be the main factor, I think, for him winning this fight or not, because he definitely has the power to knock out Glover. Hill will have the speed advantage in this. With Glover getting up there in age, Hill being the younger fighter, I definitely feel if it stays on the feet for too long, you'll see the difference in speed quite a bit. But for Glover to win this fight, I feel Glover needs to be very wary of Hill's power, but he's going to have to box with him. He's going to have to close that distance. So he's going to have to box with him, draw Hill into thinking it's going to be a stand-up, and then time a takedown, get Hill down, use his great heavy top pressure to keep him down, ground and pound to a finish or transition, get to the mount, ground and pound, soften him up, and see if Hill gives him the submission, a rear naked, an arm triangle, something along those lines. If I had to pick someone for this fight, I feel I'm going to lean towards Glover Teixiera. But who have you got for this fight? Let me know, comment down below.